Okay, so how many people have gone out really late, had the best night ever with their friends, came home so tired that you just take off your clothes, kick off your sneakers, and just jump into bed? How many people have done that? Okay, hopefully somewhere in that process you remember to brush your teeth. Now, it's a major, major, major thing that you have to be aware of is you're supposed to be brushing your teeth at least twice a day. Most people, a lot of our age group, don't brush twice a day. They brush once a day, probably in the morning to freshen up their breath. But it's actually really important to your health, it's really important for your health, financially it's important, and also it's kind of important for your social needs to actually brush your teeth properly. By not brushing your teeth daily, or at least twice a day, food begins to sit on your teeth and on your gum line, and it begins to develop into plaque. Now, everyone's had plaque. It's not a huge, huge deal, but the longer you don't brush your teeth, the plaque turns into something else. So this is what the first stage is of not brushing your teeth. A lot of people will see that there are these white, ugly scars. They're called decalcification scars. These scars are actually permanent. A lot of kids during their braces treatment actually have these, and they really don't know that it's permanent and you can't ever get rid of them. You can't bleach them out. They'll always be there. Now, of course, that's not a huge major health concern because it's just an appearance thing. But if you continue down that road and you're not brushing your teeth, it could also lead into other things like gingivitis. Gingivitis is when infection is on your gums. Basically, all bacteria begins to start to swell and irritate your gums. And it's really bad for your teeth and for your mouth. It also causes really bad breath. So, a lot of your friends might begin to say, can you grab a breath mint or something? And it's kind of not cool. So, you really want to stay on top of brushing. But there are people who don't really mind having stinky breath. They'll have, Listerine strip, and that's it. So for those people, they start to see this. This is periodontal disease. Basically, all the bacteria that's sitting on your gums and that was irritating it before, now it's starting to eat away at your gums. Your gums never grow back, and they will continue to recede like this forever. Now it's kind of gross, kind of scary, and you really don't want to be walking around like this. First impressions, this might scare a few people off. Now, of course, it also can start affecting your other aspects of life. Financially, because you'll have to be going to the dentist more frequently, and also, according to Catherine Harmon from Scientific American, by not brushing your teeth properly and keeping your gums clean, you can actually put yourself at higher risk for heart attack, stroke, and other heart diseases, which is actually kind of scary, which you don't really think about when you're brushing your teeth. But this is the final stage of not brushing properly. Basically, the gum line is completely receded, and at this point, your teeth are at risk for moving, and they will fall out, which is kind of scary. When your teeth fall out, you will either need to get dentures or you'll get implants. Now, a lot of people don't know that implants run from about $700 to $2,000 a piece, depending on what your dentist, where you're getting it from and the quality of it. And that's a lot of money because you have a lot of teeth in your mouth. So basically what I'm trying to say is no matter what you're doing, no matter what state of mind you're in when you come home, you really should start to brush your teeth at least twice a day. Try and remember, make it a priority, because you really don't want to have this affecting your life. You don't want to put yourself at risk for heart disease. You don't want to have stinky breath all the time. It's kind of gross. So, that's it.